everyone, how are you? I hope you're good and that you're having a nice summer, even though I don't know when I'll be publishing this video, so maybe summer will be over by then. But today I'm going to York, I'm going to England, and I decided to get the train instead of driving. It's 5 hours and a half to go and almost 6 to come back, and I'll have to change twice. I'm really excited because I've never been to York. I've been to New York twice, but never to York, so it's time to go. And I'm going because there's my cousin there for 2 weeks, so I'm going to visit. I hope you will enjoy this video. Let's go. By the way, I'm going to stay in a hostel because the cheapest hotel was 126 euros, and as I'm going on my annual holiday on Tuesday, I didn't want to spend that much for a hotel in York, so a hostel will be just fine. I'm paying 35 euros. It's raining. That's weird. I'm sleeping in the winery. The hostel was central, quirky, and an interesting place to be sleeping in, as it was a historical building, but I don't know if I'd be back, as it was a bit shabby and I didn't feel a good vibe in it, perhaps because my room was underground and quite dark, but it surely was an experience. I was going to have dinner on my own, so I had booked in a vegan restaurant and the food looks amazing. But then at the hostel I met a French girl, and so I'm going with her now. That's so great about hostels. I thought I was going to have dinner on my own, but I'll have company. So that's cool. By the way, York is really beautiful and I recommend it. Today I managed to see my cousin and it was so beautiful. It was raining a little bit, but then it stopped and now it's not raining anymore and it's not cold at all. I think there's 20 degrees, so that's not bad. One of the reasons why the Shambles is a famous landmark of York is that it's said to have been an inspiration for Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter movies. On a separate note, I heard the same thing about Edinburgh's Victoria Street, but in that case it was related to the books. However, J.K. Rowling has denied it being an inspiration in both cases. So this is my second and last day in York. I said goodbye to the French girl that I met in the hostel, and it was so lovely to have company last night for dinner and today for breakfast. She's from Dunkirk, but she actually lives in Paris. It's quite a coincidence that I was in Dunkirk in January. By the way, I saw so many hen do's and stag parties in York. And I wondered why, because it looks like such a quiet place. But then when I was walking after dinner last night, it was really lively and there was plenty of bars with loud music, and so I understand why there's so many hen do's and stag parties going on. Now I'm going to the Shambles, which, like, Shambles is a term that I've always used, and it means mess, as you might know already, but I never knew what it meant. Basically, Shambles was the term for slaughterhouse. So basically here in York, one of the most famous streets is called the Shambles, because back in the days that was where all the meat would be. So it was where the slaughterhouses were. The houses are built like that so that the meat would remain in the shadow, because in summer, if there was sunshine, obviously the meat would go rancid.